Hey, what's going on, everybody? Static here. Welcome back to another Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate video. Before we get into it, there's just something I wanted to say real quick. As of yesterday, I am now a full-time college student, so I will not be able to record, upload, and edit as openly as I could have before. I don't have as much free time on my hands. So there may be times, like pretty frequently, where I'm gone for a couple of days and I'll come back for one or a couple, then I'm gone for a couple more. Something to that effect. That's to be expected. Now that I'm in college, I obviously want to prioritize my college work and everything above this YouTube channel I'm doing for fun. So if I'm ever gone for a little while, come back for 1 day, 2 days, and I'm gone for a little while again, that's why. I should have my schedule sorted out in such a way that I do have plenty of time still on my hands, on especially on Wednesday, Friday, and then the weekends. Plenty of time in those cases. So that should be more than enough time to get stuff rolling and then have it upload while I'm doing other things and then come back to it later to publish it. So as long as I keep it up the right way, it would be as if I'm not gone at all. But you guys should know me by now. I don't exactly do things the most efficient way. Compared to the Shadow of War break I took last week, you shouldn't even notice it. You'll probably just think, just another day in the office for this guy. But anyway, with that being out of the way, let's get back into the game. So it's been a couple of days since I last played, obviously, since I've been doing stuff with college. So I'm trying to remember what we were doing, and this is a very clear wake-up call and reminder. We're fighting Glavenus. That's what we're doing. We are probably going to end up fighting Glavenus multiple times this episode, because it is my intention to make his entire set of armor. We are pretty behind on armor, and the only reason that hasn't affected us is because I'm good at the game. Not great at the game, but I'm definitely good enough that I haven't died yet. So, we can't do that forever, however. So what we're going to do is make Glavenus' armor, and we may or may not keep his armor for the rest of low rank. Depends on who else we unlock, how effective their armor is, and how much we think we need it. I'm unsure. But we'll see. So anyway, let's get right into it. Sort my inventory because I have a habit to. We have everything else. Should be good to go. I think we're ready. Let's get into it. I am excited. Can't wait to fight this guy. Hopefully, I am able to perform as well as I know I can, so that your excitement is not let down. But I have a tendency to drop the ball when it matters most in all things that I do. So, I might get my ass kicked this mission. Even though I can kill this guy faster than a team of 4, and I mean that legitimately. I've compared my solo performance on this guy to a team of 4 that a friend of mine participated in. And it took them 15 minutes before they failed. I had him dead in under 10 minutes. Under 15, should say. Between 10 and 15. This cutscene, I remember this cutscene now that I think about it. I completely forgot that they had these cinematics in the game until last episode. But it is really cool. Glavenus is a super badass monster, and this cutscene shows that off really well. Super excited to fight him. If I'm able to fight him as well as I know I can, we shouldn't be getting hit a single time this mission. Of course, that's in ideal conditions, so I'm not going in here expecting to go hitless, but I'm at least expecting it to be good. It better be good. No way I spend the whole series building this fight up just for me to completely fuck it up. You guys saw me fight him earlier. You saw how well I fought him then. You know I can. I know I can. Let's not be stupid here. Glavenus. Really excited to fight this guy. Let's get into it. I'm gonna try and iframe his roar like I always do. I only pulled off like half the time though. Alright, this was not one of those times. That's fine. Iframing the roar is unnecessary. It's just super cool. Bad position, but that's alright. I'm surprised that hit landed. I'm surprised that sheath worked, because I was facing the opposite direction. I'm struggling to get into Valor right now. That's alright, because he decided to stand still at that moment. Now we're in Valor, now we got the parry, let's see if we can use it right. Alright, I didn't think that would hit me, but I wanted to try it just in case. I didn't want to assume it wouldn't hit me and then get screwed. I like his theme song as well. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, we are going to try and cut off his tail in this one. We're going to see if we can pull it off. But who knows? Most of my tail cutting attempts this series have failed. Oh, I thought he was doing something else. That confused the shit out of me. Alright. Bad mistake. I haven't made a mistake like that in a long time. Alright. Alright, and this attack should land. Yep, and there we go. Cut off his tail. Classic. Oh, I got the placement almost perfect. It still landed, but that wasn't perfect. I can do that placement better. I'll explain what I'm talking about when we get a down second here. And then, next time, okay, I'm slightly beneath him so I can land those hits. Next time he does that attack out of this zone, I'll show you what I mean. So when I explain what I mean by placement, this will be what I'm talking about right now. So just wait a minute. Alright, let's go for the risk. We did that late, but yeah, we'll be fine. Get an aerial hit just to see if maybe we can get a mount later on. Okay. So I mentioned placement just like a second ago. You'll notice that when he does his charge up power attack, where he grabs his tail, charges it up, and then swings, that's a super heavy hitting attack. But when I'm getting ready to parry it, I'm facing the opposite direction. This is a trick I saw somebody use fighting the EX version of the Deviant Glavenus, where they face away from the blade so that when they parry it, they can follow the parry up with the slide forward to reposition themselves, so that when they land the strong hitting attack, it goes where the Glavenus' head is about to be at the end of that attack. That is the goal. So if you do it right, you can parry the tail swing, and then while the animation is ending, reposition yourself to hit him with a super powerful attack on his weak spot. Just ran out of Valor right as he roared. That fucking sucks, so I couldn't parry that. So every single time he does the charge up, you can even go back to the other video where we fought Glavenus, you'll see that that's what I do. I face away from him, and I attempt to position myself to hit his head by sliding forward. Whether or not it succeeds is up to that particular time. I have pulled it off, and I've actually in the past pulled it off perfectly, exactly how I wanted to. But I can't pull it off consistently yet. I still need more practice on that particular move. Oh, I knew he would do that. Damn it. Okay, he didn't hit me with that. Come on, my man. What are you doing? I know what you're doing. Yep, as soon as he walked over me, I knew what he was doing. I fought him too much. Nice try. And he's limping. Alright. Fight of my life. This fight is super fucking easy for me, holy shit. Aw, damn, a double hit! That's a really rare thing to have happen to me. I'm just gonna avoid this, because even if I tried to position myself there, I was literally at the wall of the zone, so trying to do the thing I just described wouldn't have worked. I didn't have the space for it. If you can face the other way and do that, or like maybe move into the zone, that would be preferable. I mean, part of that's on me because I'm fighting you here. I don't have enough spirit to slide, and we're still up against the wall anyway. Can we not do this, man? Not right fucking here on the wall? This might work. I'm not in the right place for it, though. Yeah, I was too far away! I'm too caught up on the fact that we're so close to the wall that I didn't even think about how far away I was from him. Well, anyway, still killed him. Under 10 minutes. That was super easy. We got hit twice. One was because I went completely mindless and didn't recognize what he was doing. That's the first time I failed to recognize one of his attacks in literally like maybe 50 to 60 hunts. And then the second time we got hit was because I was in a really unlucky position. So when I parried his double bite attack, I parried the first one and the second one hit me. I talked about, I think against Gammoth, that there's attacks in this game that have multiple hits to them, even though they're one attack. So you gotta know what you're doing if you're trying to parry them. That was an example of that, and that was an example of me messing that up. Normally, when he does that attack, I know it, so I back up in such a way that the first bite misses, and then I parry the second. But because we were pressed so hard up against the wall for this whole entire final zone, I didn't have the opportunity to do that, and I didn't have the time to realize that parrying the first bite would get me screwed by the second. What I should have done is sheathe the first attack. Well, really what I should have done is parried it, because I'm so confident in this fight that even if he did hit me with the second hit, which he did, I know I wouldn't have lost. But if I was trying to go for as little damage as possible, what I should have done is sheathe the first hit, because the animation at the end of the sheath takes up too much time, so the second hit would still be hitting me while I'm in those iframes. But if I was just going for raw damage and I didn't care about how much damage I took, which is true, then parrying that first hit would have been fine, because fuck it. He's not going to kill me even though he did hit me with that second hit, and that's a fact. Nice, and that brings us to 6-star quests. It was my assumption that Glavenus is a 5-star monster, and I've been saying that this whole fucking time. But he's the Urgent to 6 stars, so that could be wrong. He is on level with the other Fated 4, though, so I don't know why he would be 6-star. Either he is an exception, and he is 5-star, even though he's the Urgent, or he's 6-star for some reason. He's 6-star. Okay. Egg on my face, then. I don't know why the fuck... He is not a high-tier monster. He is high-medium, but not high-tier. So, thinking that he's 5-star is accurate. I don't know why he's 6-star in low rank, because he's not that strong. Well, I guess, to be fair, neither is Gore Magala or Zinogre. Tigrex and Seregios are, though, and Brachydios is. I guess just because this is low rank, I guess they're just grouping them together in ways differently than I'm used to, playing in high rank and G rank. Alright, because Gore Magala and Glavenus and Zinogre are all three high-medium monsters, not high monsters. And Zinogre is somebody that I'm really looking forward to sharing with you guys. This was somebody I hinted to a couple episodes ago, because I mentioned his name. That right there, I'm not going to talk about him until we get ready to fight him. But keep him in mind. He's a special monster, subjectively. With that being said, let's see, is there any other red bubbles? No. I guess right now we're back into the flow of the main game, where we're just trying to fight guys and progress. So with that being said, let's think about armor. We need one more Fang for that. Dragonite and Pyro Shell for that, so more Glavenus and then just another Dragonite by going to the volcano. Shell and Pyro Shell, so just another Glavenus. Shell and Tail Piece, so fighting another Glavenus and making sure we cut off the tail. Hercudrome, that is probably going to be annoying. Not even once this whole series have we gotten a bug that we were trying to acquire. That might be annoying. But then for the leggings, it's just fighting Glavenus. Okay. So, to recap, we need a Glavenus part, and Dragonite, Glavenus part, and Hercudrome, and Glavenus part. Okay. So we gotta fight more Glavenus, one more Dragonite, and get 2 Hercudrome. And that will cover us. Alright, well we know where to get Dragonite, we get that from the volcano. So what about, if we go and look it up, Hercudrome. Rikidrome, okay. My first click on the website just didn't register. Okay. Taking a look. It can be found in, most commonly it seems, either the Volcanic Hollow, the Primal Forest, or the Ancient Steppe. We're fighting Tigrex in this star, so is the Ancient Steppe unlocked? No. I don't see any Harvest Tours here. Oh, we fight Tigrex in the dunes in this star. Strange. Do we not unlock, those maps until high rank or something? I've grown accustomed to applying Tigrex to the Ancient Steppe in my mind. Very strange. Alright, well. In that case, our next best bet for Hercudrome is Volcano. It's not as common, but this is, I think, all we have. Which I guess does work out, because we need to go to the Volcano for Dragonite anyway. So, let's take a quick break, and let's do a Harvest Tour for Volcano. Let's get, actually, you know what? Let's try something else. We're still gonna go into the Harvest Tour of Volcano, but I wanna show you something that we haven't done yet, which is Prowler mode, and we'll do Ludovic. I probably should switch to Prowler, dumbass. Switch Prowler. Hey, here we are! Look at us! We're playing as a Prowler. Prowler, in this game, you can consider it basically a weapon type. Like, it's not a weapon, obviously, but for gameplay's sake, you can consider this a special weapon type, where you can actually play as one of your Palicos. And the reason we're doing this is because Palicos have infinite pickaxes, infinite bug nets, and they don't need to drink a cool drink or hot drink to withstand temperatures. So if you're playing as a Palico, that's kind of the move if you're trying to gather resources solely. Because you have the freedom to basically gather as much as you want. In fact, between missions, as in right now, before we really think about equipment here, I'm going to go over to the Palico, whatever the hell her name is, the one that recruits Palicos, and we're going to tell her to get a Gathering Palico. I don't know what skills a Gathering Palico has, but it's a Gathering Palico, so if we're trying to gather this shit, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer, you know what I'm saying? Is there a... Oh, would you look at that? There's a special one we could hire right now that's gathering, actually. What do they have? Shock Tripper and Excavator. The fuck is that? Oh, I can't even learn these, or I haven't learned these yet. Are these what I can learn? Oh, wait, no. Okay, here's what I have as a Gathering Palico. So Camouflage lowers the chance of being targeted and getting up. Okay, that's cool. And Plunderang, you can steal more quest rewards from stealing. Huh. Interesting. So if you had a Gathering Palico on your team, like as one of your two Palicos, and they use the Plunderang on the monster, you would get extra quest rewards. That is very interesting. We might actually use that on Glavenus, because I know damn well we don't need 2 healing Palicos on that guy. Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, let's hire that guy, since he's available. I'll be damned. Sunsnug. Alright, let's check him out. And we'll actually play as him since we're about to be doing gathering. I don't think it matters. It didn't seem like either of those skills had to do with actually gathering things off the ground. But I mean, it still fits the theme, so we'll play as him. My main man, Sunsnug, the most generic looking Palico I've ever seen. I look exactly like my housekeeper. Alright. I kind of want to go back to Ludovic. At least he had personality. Alright, what are we looking for a weapon here? Is there anything that has something I like? 10 poison? How much poison does the Rathian one give? 14? 14 poison and it still hasn't even kicked in a single time? Well, then what is 10 gonna do? Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna care about ailments. Unless both of my Palicos are using the identical ailment, I don't think it fucking matters at all. Well then we'll just go for damage, just so that we have a way to defend ourselves. Yeah, I mean, probably the Glavenus Blade would be the best move here, overall. But I mean, I don't want to give him, I don't want to give him the Glavenus Spear, or the Glavenus Weapon, to be honest. So let's just go ahead and we'll give him the Astalos one. Because the Astalos one is a really good second. No, I don't want to trade all of the scales. We'll do that and 2 of those. Okay. And Astalos Spear. We're not going to use this, obviously, because fighting as a Palico is pointless. But I just want to have a better weapon in case we have to defend ourselves. That way we at least can, like, do more than a tickle per hit. But we're not gonna be aiming to use that on anybody, obviously. You get scrap naturally, now that I'm thinking about it, from making other equipment. So if we go over to these, what the all right. If we go over to some of these monsters like Tetsukabra in the past that we fought, we can see that we can very freely make their equipment. But I mean that looks stupid. I'm not gonna give him that. You know, fuck it. He doesn't need armor. We're just out gathering. Alright. So, let's talk to you. Over here, and never mind, over here. And then let's go out on an adventure. So this is effectively going to be exactly the same as a regular gathering mission. We've done it before, you've seen it before, I'm going to be cutting a lot of it out. I'm going to keep in some of it so you can see what it's like to go wandering around as a Palico. And you can see like the benefits of it, why I'm playing as a Palico. But besides that, I mean, it's still just a gathering mission. Alright, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. You see that right there? Infinite pickaxes. So we don't have to spend money on new ones, we don't have to worry about running out. We can spend as much time as we need here looking for what we want to do. And it's the same for bugs. And now that I say that out loud, we are here for bugs as well, aren't we? Does the Hercudrome have a chance to spawn here? Let me just double check what zone specifically, because it's not many. Not in the volcano. They only spawn in Area 2 and 10. There's 3 different Area 2 listings. Are there 3 different possible bug spots in Area 2? I see 1. Let's check it out. We need 2 Hercudrome, right? Wow, well, would you look at that? First try. I'll be damned. And a shiny beetle, now that I don't need it. And 2 Herc... What the fuck? What the hell? Okay, well, I guess we got it. First time I've ever seen a bug spot in this series actually do what I wanted it to do. That is crazy. What? And when we go in here, you'll see my health isn't going down. This is a zone that as a human, we'd have to take a cool drink in to give us a limited effect that makes it that the heat of the environment doesn't whittle down our health. But as a Palico, we don't need that at all. We're naturally immune to heat and cold effects. So we don't need hot drinks and we don't need cool drinks, no matter what map we're playing on. Infinite pickaxes, infinite bug nets, infinite immunity to hot and cold temperatures. If you were going on a harvest tour just looking for something, playing as a Palico is probably your best bet. You also don't have to worry about stamina at all, because you have infinite stamina playing as a Palico. So you can just keep sprinting back and forth and it's all good and fine. That's our final Dragonite. I'm not going to stay here any longer than we need to, because there's no real reason. And this is Area 10, so let's try this bug spot and see if we can get an extra Hercudrome. I think we only need 2, but I want to try and get another one if I can, just to be safe. If I think we need 2 and it turns out we need 3, I don't want to be caught with my dick in my hand. But it looks like we're just going to have to settle for 2 anyway. Can't say we didn't try. Hey, we got another Hercudrome from Hugo. Well, there we go. I guess that's our 3rd, just to be on the safe side. And even if we do only need 2, we have a 3rd so that if we need it in the future, we already have 1 towards the next goal. Always nice to gather extra resources in any context. So, before we go ahead and switch characters, let's just make sure we really are done. Forge armor, I think it was the chest. Yep, we have the Dragonite for the chest and the waist. Yep, the Hercudrome for the waist. Okay, so now all we're missing is Glavenus pieces. And you know exactly what that means. Time to fight Glavenus as many times as we have to. And this will be quite the quick grind. Moofy, you mother... Dude, I don't want to talk to you, man. I want you to get out of the way. Why does everybody in this fucking village keep doing this to me? They're body blocking where I have to go, so when I try to interact with it, I just talk to them. Okay, dude. Is there another one we could do? Yeah, there is. I don't want to go to the dunes, though, to be real. We'll just keep doing the Jurassic Frontier one. I don't give a fuck about the dunes. I don't want to take cool drinks. Half price. Oh, you're selling mega pickaxes now. Awesome. Yeah, let's do that. What about bug nuts? Yep, cool. That is amazing. I really like that. Thank you. In fact, let's take advantage of this half-off sale. Oh, did you say power charms and armor charms too? Oh, yeah. Let's get that. Oh, I don't have the inventory. That confused me. Okay. Let's get the organizer guide as well and the pack rat guide. Both of those will increase our item box capacity. Not that we need to, but I mean, we might as well. Put those away. We'll put in the regular bug nuts and the regular pickaxes as well, because we don't need them if we have the mega ones. Alright. Okay, and then I need to buy the armor charm. The power charm and the armor charm are both super expensive, but they're really useful. All you have to do is have them in your inventory like this, and they will slightly boost your attack with power charm and defense with armor charm. So now we have a slight increase in defense and attack inherently just from holding these. And we can upgrade them later, but that requires a monster that we have not unlocked yet, so we won't be doing that quite yet. I don't think he's a low rank monster at all. I'm pretty sure he is a high tier monster on my subjective rating, who is only available in high rank and higher. I also want to point out that when I describe a monster as being high medium, or high, or low medium, or low, something like that, that is a completely subjective rating. I'm basing that off of, number one, how complex the monster is, and how hard he is to fight. And number two, where he tends to show up in unlocks. So if like a monster is consistently unlocked in the final star of the rank, like Seregios, who we only unlocked Seregios in this star, 6th star, the final low rank star. When we unlock him in high rank, he'll be the final star in high rank. When we unlock him in G rank, he'll be the final star in G rank. All that. So I'd say Seregios is a high tier monster, because of how hard he is, how tough his moveset is, and the fact that he's consistently in the final star. So whenever you hear me refer to a monster like that, that's what I mean. That's not anything to do with the game, that's just like my rating based on experience and how I feel about that monster. So when I say Glavenus is a high medium, I mean that like, he's unlocked later in the game but not at the end. And he is a tough monster, but there's monsters who are inherently noticeably tougher than him. With that out of the way, let's get into this fight. We got into Valor way easier this time than last time. But again, I'm not going to be keeping in much of this fight because you've already seen it. I'll just be keeping in the best bits whenever the best bits happen. I just want to keep in that intro to the fight because I had some things to say. But now that that's out of the way, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to get to the grind. I'll keep you guys informed if anything cool happens like that just now. But besides that, I'll catch you guys later. See you in a minute, I suppose. Oh, first, let me see if I can pull it off. Slide forward. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, that was genius. That was absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I've been trying to do this whole time. That wasn't even like a barely success. That was literally perfect. I got the full attack off on his head. That's amazing. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get to the rest of this fight. I'll see you guys in a bit. Nice. I managed to pull it off again, even though we were right up against the wall. That was really lucky. I'm gonna go for another hit, and I'm greedy. It worked. Is he gonna counter me, though? I can't see anything because of that plant. I'm lucky I predicted what he was going to do, because I couldn't see that shit at all. I almost missed that. I'm dumb. He confused the shit out of me. I can't believe I fell for that. I saw him turn around, and my immediate assumption was that he was preparing to leave the zone, but then he just hits me. He just pranked me. He hit me with a mean mental juke. I completely misread what he was doing. He just did it again. What? I thought, what the fuck? Why is he turning around like that? Exactly how he would be if he was trying to leave the zone. Why is he doing that? That rat bastard. Why the fuck is he turning around so strangely? What a bastard. Are you kidding me? Alright, dude. I guess I won't be sharpening then. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need to sharpen. You don't want me to? I won't. That's on you, buddy. This sucks. That's okay. I don't need sharpens. Yeah, that's what you get. What are you doing? Slightly aiming attacks over me? What the hell are you doing, man? Why are you doing this? He's spamming the bite attacks, none of which are targeted at me, and all of which that I could have parried slightly went over my head so that they weren't technically hitting me. Yeah, well, you're limping anyway, I guess. You should have been dead like a minute ago. Oh man, that's annoying. The hell was this guy doing? Just trying to piss me off? I guess. I don't even know where he goes. Does he go to 7? Take that as a no. Alright. Then my next best guess is 10, 9, or 11. And if it's none of those three, I'm going to start crying real tears. Oh, thank God. I was sweating real bad. I went to 9, 11, and 10 was my last hope. Yeah, cry about it. Are you for real? Dude, I just showed up. For fuck's sake. Game hit me with all this stupid shit just to waste my time and piss me off. Cool, dude. Are you gonna leave this zone too? As soon as we show up? Oh, hey. I didn't even notice. Master Styles got something. Please give me what I'm hoping for. He didn't give me shit. Dude, okay. This time. Yep, come on. Come on, give it to me. Critical juncture. Critical juncture. Critical juncture. Yeah! Wait, what the? Critical juncture 2? What the hell? Did we already have critical juncture 1 this whole time? You know what? I bet we unlocked it at default. Why didn't I even check? I never thought to look. Oh, okay, dude. We had critical juncture this whole time. I bet we did. What a rat bastard. Alright, well, anyway. Let's put that on here. Critical juncture 2. We should have had that already. I don't know why I didn't. Alright. So that replaces our absolute evasion. Absolute evasion is what you'll see me use every now and again, where even if I have my weapon out, it overrides everything I'm doing, puts me into immunity frames, and sends me across the map. It's a really good evasion tool, or if you're nuts, it's a really good repositioning tool. But we don't need that where we're going. What we need as a longsword player is critical juncture, which is a parry attack. When you hit it, you set your weapon up for a couple of seconds, and if you get hit from the front during those couple of seconds, you negate all damage, and you do a massive heavy hitting counter attack in response. You learn how to use critical juncture right, and your damage output skyrockets through the roof. A really good attack to use critical juncture on is that charge up attack that Levinus has, because if you have critical juncture available, all you need to do is just wait a second, then use it and wait. Then step 3 is profiting. Super good. When we fight him again, because we probably will have to, I'll show you. It's a super useful longsword skill. But anyway, we got what we needed for the helmet. We'll go ahead and make that right now. We do not have what we need right now for the chest. We still need 3 more Pyro Shell. one more Pyro Shell for the arms. Oh. We can make the waist right now, so let's go ahead. And then more Pyro Shell and shell for the Glavenus. Or, wait, leggings. I don't know why I said Glavenus. Wait, we already made the waist. That scared me. Oh, we did need 3! Oh, alright. Okay, yeah, look at that. Alright, so shell, Pyro Shell. Shell, Pyro Shell. Scale, Pyro Shell. We already have the helmet. Alright, shell, Pyro Shell, and scale. None of which are any, like, extra crazy cool resource. It's just a matter of killing this guy. Alright, well. Don't need to sort anything out of my inventory because I haven't used anything fighting him. Haven't needed a heal or anything. So let's just get back into it. One more time. We did get a really, like, large amount of resources that last time. So here's hoping we only need to do this maybe 2 more times. Hopefully not any more than that. We'll see. We're already 42 minutes in, but I'm confident that I'm going to be cutting out a lot. So I'm going to keep going until this grind finishes. Because even if it is over an hour, I'm sure I can find ways to cut out quite a bit to bring it down. So let's get right into it and fight him a 3rd time. Critical juncture. Alright, bad example because he didn't get staggered from that. But trust me when I say we just did a shit ton of his health with that hit. That is what that was. He didn't get staggered, so it didn't seem like we do much damage. But trust me, that attack landed. It was perfect. We did a lot of damage. As opposed to regularly parrying, critical juncture is way more powerful. That's why it's an art and not a regular move. What we did there is I saw he was getting ready to roar. So instead of trying to regularly parry or just avoid his roar so that the stun didn't affect me, I critical junctured it. And the hit did land. It was successful. It didn't stagger him, which is a shame, so it didn't feel like we did much damage. But we did, trust me. And look at that, we got a scale. That's one of the things we needed. And shell, that's another one of the things we needed. And a pyro shell? A plate! Alright, I guess I'll take that. I will take a plate, which is pretty damn rare compared to what we're actually looking for. What is the percentage on a plate? Hold on. I'll look up just Glavenus in general, because I want to look at all of his drops. Alright, can I open this website? Maybe not. Why is it only registering my clicks some of the time? Okay, let's see. There's a lot of information here. This might actually not be so easy to decipher. Glavenus plate. So according to this, if we're fighting a low-rank Glavenus, a Glavenus plate has a 2% drop if we wound the head, which we absolutely did. So we just got a 2% item, is what that means. I'll definitely take that. I don't think we cut off the tail, though, which is a shame, because now we don't get the sub-quest rewards, so we got a little bit less items this time than before. I don't know when we'll use this plate, but it's nice to have because it's a 2% drop, so you don't want to be farming this if you can help it. Which we can help it because we got it by accident. Alright, what can we do here? We still need 2 more Pyro Shell for that. We can make the arms. Correct? The arms is not something we have already. Yes, correct. Alright, we'll make the arms then. And we already have the waist, so the leggings. 2 more Pyro Shell, 2 more shells. And 4 more Pyro Shell. Okay. 6 Pyro Shell and 2 shells. That's all we need. 6 Pyro Shell and 2 shells, and then we're done. So, let's do it one more time. I know I said last time I was hoping for 2 more, and this would be the second one of that 2. But 6 Pyro Shell, we'd have to get really lucky. So we might have to do this another time after this. Or another 2 times after this. I'm not sure. Either way, we will be getting this episode. Glavenus plate? Yeah, nice. Glad we have that, I guess.
perfect placement on that parry I just pulled. I managed to parry that one attack. Oh hey, watch this.
I love that I know that. That's one of the coolest feelings I have on this guy. When he's doing his super powerful charge-up attack, there's a place you can stand underneath the base of his tail, where you don't take any damage at all. It's super cool that, like, I know where that is, and I'm so confident in my knowledge of where that is, that I can stand there and not even attempt to, like, sheathe or do anything to avoid damage, because I know he's going to miss me. It's so cool that I know that. Because it seems like such an obscure, arbitrary spot to stand. I don't even know how I figured that out. I think I probably saw it on a speedrun or something. Hit him with the critical juncture, still no stagger though. But that critical juncture landed on his tail, which means we just did some crazy tail damage. So cutting it off, hopefully, is doable this time. Although I will say, I don't know if it's just me. Isn't this guy, like, fucking massive? Isn't this Galvinus huge? He seems really big. I don't know, it might just be me. But he seems super damn big. I'm beating his ass, though. Your size doesn't mean shit, man. Sorry. Cry about it. Alright, take a look. We still need 3 Pyro Shell for the waist, or the chest. And 1 more Pyro Shell for the leggings. So we are going to need a total of 4 Pyro Shell, and that's all we're missing. Okay, cool. We are definitely getting there. It looks like that the highest chance to get Pyro Shell that we can acquire would be from breaking his back. That gives us a 75% chance. But unfortunately, his back is probably the one part of his body that we'd struggle the greatest with breaking, because we're using a melee weapon. If we were using a gunner weapon, we could aim for his back and break it pretty easily. Or, if we brought traps with us, we could keep him still. Pitfall traps specifically, we can keep him still, make his back vulnerable, and then target it from there. Or, we could try and wail on it every time he falls down. So we do have some options to hitting it, but we're not going to bring traps with us, or, well, we are going to bring it with us, but we're not going to use them. And I'm not going to switch to a gunner set for this, because I don't know how to play gunner. So, we're just going to keep doing what we have been doing, just keep fighting him, keep beating him, and we're going to try and wound his back, but that is not a guarantee. So we're just going to have to do our best outside of that. Obviously, breaking his back isn't the only way to get it. It just gives us the highest chance. So worst comes to worst, we'll just we'll try our best. Hey, I finally got the iframe on his roar. Alright, and I missed the attack. Alright. I've tried that every single time, except for, like, I think one time that I forgot. But other than that, I've tried that every single time, and I've just barely messed it up. Finally, I got it. Don't expect to see me do it again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. Yep. We have enough for the leggings, which, yeah, that's one piece we're missing. Okay, let's do that. And we're still missing all 4 for this. Damn it. It's really hard to get those pyro shells. I think I only got 1 that fight we just did. Damn, that is really rough. But I really want that set, man. Hey, my man. Hit me up with the roar iframe. Dap me up for that. Great start to this fight. And we're getting real fast into Valor. Wow, dude. We're hitting him with the speedrun special this time. I missed that attack. Alright. Alright, 2 out of 4. We did get to that mission. 1 from the Carve and then 1 from the quest, the sub-quest rewards, actually. Okay, so another 2. Let's do it again.
3 out of 4. Come on, man. One more. I realized about halfway through that mission, but we really shouldn't have done that because I didn't know what the subquest was, so we couldn't really do the subquest unless we got lucky, which would mean we have a lower chance of getting what we're looking for. And that's exactly what happened. I didn't pull off the subquest. Mountain topple monster twice. Yeah, there was no way I was doing that by accident. I usually don't mount a monster at all. Especially not when we kill him in 5 minutes. So, yeah. I mean, we did the mission. That's cool. But we will not be farming that. We would rather do this one so that we can do the subquest and have a higher chance of getting what we're looking for. So with luck, this should be the final time. This should be the final time we have to farm this guy. I've killed him a lot. I've been farming him for quite a while. This video is going on longer than I expected it to, so depending on how I edit this, I might actually have to break this down into 2 episodes. I might do like 2 30-minute episodes or so, and then upload them the same day, or something to that effect. I'm not really sure. Or maybe I'm able to edit out so much that this will fit in 1 episode. I don't know yet. All I know is that I've been at this for 1 hour and 27 minutes, and I'm still doing this, so I don't know. We will see whether or not I have to cut this into 2 episodes or not. Alright, just finished that fight, and I saw that we got a pirate shell in one of the rewards, so... Yep, there we go. Let's make it... I wanted to equip it. Why did it auto to no? What? Alright, wasting my time. Manage equipment. Let's actually fucking equip it. There we go. Here we are, look at that, a fresh new fit to take us out of the episode. That's amazing. I think it was a 6 defense increase for all of my armor. I do believe. So we just upgraded ourselves by 30 defense. That is pretty damn solid. Real nice. Our weapon is still the same. I don't think we can upgrade it till high rank though, which means ideally we would try to find another weapon to use in the meantime to help bridge the gap. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep using this one until we get to high rank. Then we'll take the huge upgrade once we enter the high rank sector and be on our merry way. So anyway, I have recorded this shit for long enough. This is the longest recording I've done so far, but it had to be done because I was determined to get this set. And now that I have it, to talk about goals right now, Glavenus, I guess, technically is a 6-star monster, so that means these other armors here probably aren't going to be much better. The Brachydios, Seregios, and Tigrex might be because, like I said, they are higher tier monsters compared to Glavenus, who is a high medium. So maybe even though they're in the same star, the game will still give these guys stronger armors, I'm not sure. Either way though, if we're assuming that they have similar armor ratings because they're all 6-star, that means this will probably be the armor that closes us out of low rank. We already have the weapon that'll close us out of low rank, so that means we are basically done. All it is now is a matter of progression, and then we'll be hitting high rank, and starting all the way from the beginning, effectively. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, though, thank you guys so much for joining me on this. I really appreciate you being here. It was a very long grind for me. I don't know how I'll edit it up. Every fight went super clean, super good, and in an ideal world, I would show you all of it. But that's impossible. So I'm going to be cutting out a shit ton. Hopefully, I'll be leaving in some really good bits for you to watch. But we'll see when we get there, or when I get there, rather. You've already seen it. So anyway, again, thank you guys so much for checking out these videos. I really appreciate you doing so. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, guys. Take it easy.